Now let's go to the Iowa State Capitol, where a new proposal looks to strengthen free speech rights and protect Iowans' personal beliefs from financial discrimination. State House reporter Skylar Tulal shows us why the GOP says this measure is needed.
Under a new Senate proposal, financial institutions could not deny services based on a person's rights protected by the First Amendment, their opinions on greenhouse gas emissions, or social issues such as abortion, race, diversity, gender, or firearms.
No one should have the fear that they should lose their bank accounts, their credit cards, or access to payment processing because of their religious or political views. And unfortunately, we're starting to see instances of large financial institutions canceling religious and conservative groups because of their constitutionally protected speech and religion.
Representing the Iowa Bankers Association, who are against the bill, say banks often make decisions based on reputational reasons, claiming this proposal would restrict those rights across the board.
Categories of businesses that banks just aren't necessarily interested for many reasons. You can think of porn stores, things like that. All of that now becomes a very serious question. Do I have to provide that financing, even if it may go against my First Amendment beliefs?
Supporters of the proposal mention cases happening around the country where payment processors are dumping clients, saying it's mostly happening to conservative groups.
Well, it's a competitive marketplace. It's not an overly competitive marketplace. So when these folks end up having these issues, it's not always easy to find a business across the street who can perform this service.
Opponents argue this issue isn't happening in Iowa and say major banks, including Wells Fargo, Bank of America, and U.S. Bank, don't use the social credit score when deciding whether to offer services.
Discrimination is already very clearly defined in both state and federal law around all of these issues, and we do have some concerns. We do think that there is a lot of liability, that the bill is fraught with liabilities.
2 Republicans advanced the bill, and the chair says an amendment is coming. In Des Moines, Skylar Tulal reporting.